Mr. Sergey, tell us, if you would please, where do you see Honda in the ITS value chain?
All right. So Honda is a global mobility provider. So we basically provide vehicles to the customer base, to citizens. These are mainly motorcycles and cars. We also have power equipment, but these are basically for domestic use. So in terms of ITS, we try to contribute in terms of making vehicles more intelligent by adding smart ITS like navigation systems. Honda was basically the first car manufacturer having offered the car navigation in 1981 and map-based in 1990. Also we add ITS in the sense of safe ITS, such as cars that are automatically braking. It was also the first release in 2005. And thirdly, we try to add also green ITS, enhancing the fuel efficiency of our vehicles, such as in this hybrid vehicle, an eco assistance function, so that drivers of the vehicle are being coached to drive more fuel efficiently while driving.
So in all these years that you say you were one of the first in the market, in all
Indeed.
these years you've clearly seen enormous changes. What kind of visitors are you seeing at this 19th World Congress? How's the feedback been?
Well, the feedback of course is positive. It's a very international audience of experts that know very well what ITS is all about. And we are very pleased with the kind of information that we're able to provide them. And we have also a vision of combining sustainable vehicles by means of ITS with the sustainable house, the more intelligent house, in a more integrated approach. And this is also attracting quite some attention.
Tell us a little more about that. How would that work?
Well, I cannot explain in the full details because we want to surprise you as well at the next ITS Congress in Tokyo, where we'll demonstrate in more detail what we basically are doing. But the combination of both is that the vehicles become more sustainable also when being connected to the house. So the house can provide energy to the vehicles and vice versa, not just in terms of energy, but also in terms of communication and data information. So that basically the society can become more sustainable.
So a good reason to look forward to Tokyo, but let's stay right here in Vienna. What your expectations were of this particular 19th World Congress?
Yeah. So our expectations are very high, obviously, like every year. We not only bring information on the technologies that we have on the booth, but as well we contribute towards the conference itself by means of technical papers. But last but not least, also we have connected vehicles at the demonstration outside, with a connected car and a connected motorcycle, both being part of the European Drive C2X project, like you see here. So we are very pleased with the feedback and we hope we can contribute this way to a more intelligent society.
Mr. Sergey, looking around you at this year's 19th World Congress, what would you say are the highlights, the big trends, the headlines?
In my view, the connected vehicle is definitely the way forward. So far vehicles somehow have always been kind of isolated islands, metal boxes with four wheels, but people being isolated from their surroundings. In future, and with this conference in particular, vehicles will become integrated in a full network of vehicles and with infrastructure. So the smart vehicles and the smart roads are in the focus of attention of this Congress, in my view. And that is definitely a trend that will be only reinforced in future.
Speaking of the future, Tokyo, what's important for you about being present at these World Congresses? You've already mentioned clearly you plan to go to Tokyo.
Obviously.
Why do you need to be at these congresses?
Well, World ITS Congress is, as it is a world congress and a global company, it's important to be there to talk to all of the stakeholders and to present the technologies that we have in mind and that we have on the market. So it is engaging with the stakeholders, with the experts, and contributing towards the realization of these technologies into the market. So working towards deployment, and this is part of the philosophy of the company, being a company that society wants to exist.
Very nice.
Right?
Thank you.
It's my pleasure.